Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you my lovely half cracker box. So as you can see, I've used the Lovely and Lasting stamp, Lovely and Linen DSP, just a tiny bit here. And yeah, it's just a half cracker box. Now, earlier this month I made a, I'm just going to see if I can grab one, made a miniature note favour, and it had obviously this miniature in, and I had a look, and actually this fits quite nicely inside here too, so multi-purposed, it will do the job. But I think it's really nice, and I actually had a little giggle when I did this because I put this ribbon round and I thought I'm just going to leave it like that, and I thought it actually looks like a scarf on a bit of a snowman. Crazy idea, but yeah, it just made me think that it looked like a scarf. But I didn't want to create a bow really, but you could do. But I just quite liked it as it was, and I just thought again it would make a great little table gift, anything really. But it's really nice and it's a good size. So I'm going to show you how to make it. I did do one in centimetres, so you can see that it does work exactly the same. Sizing wise, it's a fraction, like a millimetre shorter one side. Height, again, pretty much nothing in it, so yeah, does work. So to start off with then, I have a piece of cardstock that is 9 by 7.5, and I am actually going to score it before I stamp. So 22.5 by 18.5 centimetres. On the long side we are going to score at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches, and in centimetres that would be 5, 10, 15 and 20. Rotate clockwise and we're going to score at 2, 5.5, 6 and 6.5, and in centimetres that will be 5, 14, 15 and 16 centimetres. Okay. Now before I do any more, I'm going to do my stamping. So I have the Lovely and Lasting stamp, and I've not used this lovely pattern, so that was another reason for me wanting to use this one. So just get my block. Sweet Sorbet, and I simply started off sort of top edge like so, and then it's got sort of points and dips in, and I just lined them up as best I can now in this light. Yeah, I just kind of lined them up, although this one looks like it's going to be completely different because I did sort of notch them, so actually on this box it goes round. Now I don't even know how I did that. Potentially when I did this one I then went, where are we? I don't know. I just carried on. I don't know, but this box is a totally different design, but that's fine. So I literally did that. This is the tab, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let me just give that another spritz. Okay, pop that away, and I'll just get rid of this image because I will need this block in a second. So we'll get rid of that, and then you can fold now and burnish these images, and obviously it's easier to stamp at this stage after you've scored, because then you can see where your centre panel is, unless you want the pattern all over, and then you would stamp the whole piece of card and then score. So fold, did I do that one? These three narrow ones at the top are a concertina, so fold your first one, then fold the other one in the opposite direction, and then your last one back over like so. Okay, open it back out, and then you need your ruler and a pencil, and on this centre line of your concertina, so this bit that's dipped in, either side of your vertical score lines, you want to mark 1/4 of an inch or 1 centimetre. Just do it to one side, just a tiny mark on each one. Did I say 1/4 of an inch? Yeah, I meant half, sorry. I have been marking a half. Okay, and don't forget to do your tab as well. And then with your scissors, fold one set over so you've now got double card. And from the outside score lines now we're going to cut at an angle to that dot or that mark you've made, and that will take your little triangle out. Fold the next one over and repeat, and then again the next one. Just work your way along, cutting out those notches. And then the last one, actually you don't need to do your mark the tab as long as you fold it over when you do that part. And so you'll be left with those. And as I said, this was done with a centimetre and it works as well. Oh, I haven't done this end here. Do I need to do that end? Yes. So almost forgot. Need to do this end here, so you can fold the tab in, fold it over, and then you can just go along that bit like so. Okay, so now you need to cut, nearly forgot, the base sections here. So up each one, just separating them, and then get rid of this end piece here. Then we're going to add some adhesive down this side. So I'm going to use my Seal Plus just to hold all of that in place. So you can fold it over and adhere it like so. And that's the back there. So again, I'm just going to add a little bit onto that. Whoops, alive. So I'm going to fold that one in first, and then that side in, and then I just want to put a bit on there to hold that one, and then the final bit on here. So that goes over like so. If you need to, just get that bone folder and press the bottom down, and that's your half cracker. Ribbon, I have used this lovely white frayed ribbon. As I say, makes it look like a scarf. And I also found that if you fold it in half like that and then tuck the folded side in, it actually sits quite nicely in that gap. It so looks like a scarf. I can't unsee that now I've done it. Okay, so it's just centre that a little bit better. Oh crumbs, come on. Right, I'm going to fall out in a minute. Come on. There we go. Fold your scarf up like so. And as I say, I just went with a little, that's better. Trim those down. And then I just want to add my little sentiment. So I have some of the DSP here and some of the basic white. Using the Lasting Label Punch, which coordinates in with my Sweet Strawberry. And I'm going to go with my, what is it? Thank You, to stamp in the centre there. And then I'm going to punch it out because I need to know where the edges are to then use this, well, nearly not the wrong, that one, this little flower here. I'm just using that, and I'm going to just bring in some scrap, I think, and I'm going to stamp this off. So stamp off and stamp in the corners. Oh, my little dog's dreaming. Don't know if you can hear her whooping away. Bless her. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then I just added some adhesive onto there and offset this slightly just to show off some of the DSP, and then just a couple of dimensionals on the back and stick that onto my box like so. And there we have it, my lovely half cracker box with a scarf. Thank you for joining me, and I know that you'll all not be able to unsee the scarf now. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon.